Good afternoon, honored guests, board members, staff, faculty, family, and friends, and of course, alumni. We thank you for being here and for all the support you have given us in getting to this moment. To my fellow MBAs, MPAs, and dual, congratulations. We did it. As has been mentioned repeatedly, the New York Times, of course, in a list including many top business schools, named Presidio Graduate School as the place to go if you want to change the world. This is a challenge that we readily accept. Having been trained in the tools and skills needed to create change from the individual level to the global. I cannot think of a community more prepared or more suited to take on such a monumental task. We have had academic training coupled with real-world knowledge from experiential learning. We have gained cross-sectoral understanding through market failures. We have learned what it means to effectively engage diverse groups in EMCA and leadership. And we have seen the power of an education with systems thinking and the many forms of sustainability at its core. We stand at the cusp of the culmination of all the work of the past years. We stand looking forth at a world both exciting and terrifying. But most of all, we stand ready to do the work of changing the world. It falls to us, we who have spent so much of our time, our energy, and our hearts leading to this moment, to take what we have learned and engage those around us in the conversations that must be had and the work that must be done. To meet people where they are, not for the purpose of pulling them to our side, but for the chance to learn from them, to experience a view of the world we can never have, and in so doing, learn how to be our better selves, how to wear the many hats necessary to speak to the diversity of work styles and worldviews we will encounter. An important concept we often focus on in the MPA program is the balance between activism and analysis necessary for effective change. As a dual, I understand that this lesson is as important in changing corporate culture as it is public. We must carry in our hearts the zeal of an activist, one who dreams of a better future and works tirelessly to see it brought into reality. One who strives against the odds in service of what is right. As Gandhi said, we must be the change we wish to see in the world. But it is not enough to be an activist alone. We must also be analysts of the highest order and temper that fire in our hearts with hard facts and unimpeachable evidence. We must be willing to slow our charge for change in order to better achieve it. We must create the space to learn, and in so doing, continue to hone the systems thinking and holistic search for solutions we have been taught. We must be able to sway others with evidence as well as passion. By bringing together the spirit and determination of an activist with the examination and data of an analyst, we can better equip ourselves for the difficult work of changing the world. Work that must be done, and work for which we have been preparing these past years. In the name of that work, and of what must be done if we are to survive and even thrive as a species for generations to come, I would like to read you To Be of Use by Marge Piercy. The people I love the best jump into work head first, without dallying in the shallows, and swim off with sure strokes, almost out of sight. They seem to become natives of that element, the black, sleek heads of seals bouncing like half-submerged balls. I love people who harness themselves, an ox to a heavy cart, who pull like water buffalo with massive patience, who strain in the mud and the muck to move things forward, who do what has to be done, again and again. I want to be with people who submerge in the task, who go into the fields to harvest and work in a row and pass the bags along, who are not parlor generals and field deserters, but move in a common rhythm when the food must come in or the fire be put out. The work of the world is as common as mud. Botched, it smears the hands, crumbles to dust. But the thing worth doing well done has a shape that satisfies, clean and evident. Greek amphoras for wine or oil, Hopi vases that held corn, are put in museums, but you know they were made to be used. The pitcher cries for water to carry, and a person for work that is real. We are those that yearn for work that is real. We are those with the audacity to take on the challenge to change the world. I am honored to count myself a Presidian and to be part of such an incredible community of individuals. Now let us go forth and change the world, for that is truly work that is real. Thank you.